What's going on, man? So, hey, I want to show y'all the new 75-gallon tank I went and got from Fishy Business out here in Columbia, South Carolina. This is not my first time in the reef hobby. The first time I did it in a 40-gallon breeder. That was back in 2021. I had it upstairs. I got tired of walking up and down the stairs, going to check on it. I'm up there every day trying to check on it. That's tiring, especially when you're working. And this is my work area, so I was like, I'll put it in the garage. In my garage, it's insulated. I got air and heat in here or whatever, so I ain't got to worry about no temperature fluctuations and all that extra stuff. But you know, got the Aqueon Drilled tank or whatever, 2 AI Prime 16s. We got the sump at the bottom or whatever. Eshopp 120 skimmer. Got some foam. It's running wet right now. I still gotta elevate it. Gotta bring it up a little bit more or whatever. But it's really not needed as of now. Because I ain't nothing in the tank, of course. So I ain't gonna get no sludge or none of that. And this skimmer still being broken in or whatever. I'm actually doing a fishless cycle this time, but I actually did a booster. Like a starter. So, I used the micro bat to starter with this, and I dosed it with ammonia, just to get a cycle going or whatever. So it's supposed to take 3 to 7 days. So it's still cycling, so I ain't really putting nothing in there. My first tank, which, the 40-gallon breeder I did a fish in cycle on that one. And I was like, I'm gonna do something a little different this time. And I want to take it slow. I got a bigger tank. I've never been hobbing before, so I want to just do it all the way the right way. You know what I'm saying? I did test my parameters earlier. Today we're still at a 2.0 on the ammonia. I want to say, I can't remember the exact number for the nitrite, but we still up, because of course your ammonia goes up, your nitrite spikes, ammonia goes down, your nitrite go down, both go to 0, nitrate goes up, then you ready to throw something in there or whatever. So once I do that, probably do a little small, 25% water change, and then we start throwing something in here, man. We're gonna do something slow. So I'm gonna probably start off with probably 2 clowns, man. Probably start off with 2 clowns or whatever. Chill with the 2 clowns. Make sure my parameters are right. Then I start adding some little corals, here and there or whatever. I'm gonna do saltiest, of course at the bottom. I'm gonna add another power head here. I think it's called a Jabot. I'm gonna just call it Jabot. It's a wave maker power head where it has different functions where, you want some turbulence in your tank, especially when you're doing mixed reef. Because I'm actually doing mixed reef in this, and I got plans for this. And then I had an aquascape earlier where it was just all straight lines, no type of spaces. So I kind of, messed with it earlier today and made spaces in it. So this is the SICCE power head. I don't know how to pronounce the word. This is the power head I got on this side. I'm gonna add one on this side so I can add some turbulence for the future plans. But yeah, the I-16s, man, they actually work real good. I really like Red Sea, especially the 90s. I had 190 on my 40 gallon. But I'm not gonna say this is a budget build. I ain't gonna, quite say it's a budget build because you're still paying. Like I bought this whole setup with the lights, the skimmer, the sump, the stand, the tank. I think I spent like $2,600 on it, but I still had that. It came with a heater, but I had to add a power head. Of course, bought this glass cleaner or whatever. And that's about it. I think that's about it. Everything else came with the kit. So yeah. Oh yeah, that return pump came with the kit too. So I think I spent like $2,600 on everything. If I would have added 90s, I probably would have 28, 29. So you can kind of call it a budget kit, but not. You know what I'm saying? So for all the reefers that want to get into, the people who want to get into reefing, just know it is not cheap. And this is not a freshwater build. Freshwater build, fish would have been already in there, probably. But now, when you're doing salt water, you definitely want your bill to be right, and you kind of want to spend some money on some good stuff. Everything you don't have to buy got to be super high. Like I said, I'm buying a Jabot wave maker off of Amazon for $80. If you go get the Red Sea, it's a Red Sea wave maker. They got, I think they run like $400 something. You might even catch one for like $3 something, just depending on what size you get. But it is depending on what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But everything doesn't have to be super high. As long as, whatever you put in your tank is happy, everything's going good, you'll be alright. But I'm going to keep you guys updated on every move I make when it comes to this tank. Once, when I put new stuff in, so I'm going to be doing a lot of that on YouTube.